Hello people, hello, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Jaja Steve, that's my YouTube channel name. If you are new to my YouTube channel, kindly consider subscribing, and for the returning subscribers, I appreciate for your good time for coming back to watch my YouTube videos, guys. So let me prepare myself and close these doors up. Wow, guys, today it's quite a fine day. The weather is weathering, somehow windy. You can see I'm at our house, my mom's house, at our veranda here, guys. I decided to come and chill here, relax after some work, so I have to continue my hustle, my YouTube channel. I have to update it, guys. I'm sorry for delay for not updating in some days because of so many challenges, but I wanna make it, guys. So today I'm coming with amazing content, guys. There's some stories that you're not being given. I want to tell you a story about Korean people, how our ancestors used to acquire wealth. Guys, nobody can tell you this, but Chacha Steve, the village where himself, is gonna tell you this, guys. So let us start. Long time ago, let's say 90s, not 90s to 60s, 1930s, 1940s, around there. Even the place we are now, there were no constructions actually, guys, but there used to be so many bushes, guys. Yeah, there used to be so many bushes. So people were scattered, people were scarce, and people are not many like nowadays. People have given birth. So many people have been increased or trained now as so many people, guys. So Korean is one community found in Kenya. There is a small number of people, but it happened to be found in Kenya. The majority of Korean community is found in Tanzania. So many people, so many community of Koreans, it's found in Tanzania. But the major ones are in Tanzania, but majority were found in a small portion. We happen to be found in Kenya. Yes, guys. So during our ancestral period, there were so many rituals that was done with them, how they acquired their wealth, guys. So it's quite interesting, and it was scary, but for a courageous person used to acquire the wealth. So I'm going to give you an amazing story of a one man, one ancestor. I'm not going to give you the name. I don't know how we are going to call him. Let's give him a name, guys. What name can we give him? Let him a name called Nyangoya. So Nyangoya was an elder, and he grew up in a family where he was brought up very well. So during that time, actually people used to walk, people used to hunt. So hunting was the major food production during that time, and they used to cultivate a little bit. So being that they used to hunt, so there were so many bushes, so people could be decide to create a group and go and hunt. You see, that's how it was. So people used to gather together, energetic men, to go and hunt for foods. So they were hunting, gathering, and doing what? Also cultivating some small portions of land within them to do what? To provide food for the families and for the need ones. That's how it used to be, guys. So Nyangoya was a one energetic person who used to go and hunt. Nyangoya used to go and hunt himself. He was that energetic that he could go himself in the bushes to hunt. During that time, hunting were the attires that they were used to hunt was arrows and what is called a bow, and arrows and some spears, and they used also to have some machetes. So one fine day, Nyangoya wake up and he went to hunt. He was so hungry, the family was in need, there were no food, so he decided to go to the bushes to hunt. Nyangoya carried his attires very well. He carried his bow, spears on the, I don't know the pod, it's called a spear pod, maybe such kind of a name, and his machete on his side and one of the rungu. So the guy started his journey. 1, 2, step by step until to the bushes where they are believed to be so many. So that time they were hunting, there were antelopes, also rabbits. Those were the things that they were hunting actually, guys. Those are the animals that were hunted most for their food. So there were so many antelopes. Because of the hunting part of it, they have disappeared from our environment. They went. We don't know where they went, guys. And some of them were even killed to the end. Nowadays, we usually see some rabbits around. So here is Nyangoya in the forest. He happens to come in the forest. On the spot, on the way going to hunt, a rabbit crossed by. So you couldn't go to hunt if you are not that speedy. So also speed running was acquired in that hunting, guys. So because you know how rabbit runs faster, so you also have to be faster. So also Nyangoya was accompanied with some dogs. That's what I can say. He was accompanied with some dogs. He went to hunting. So he had some dogs. He went to hunt with dogs. So the dogs could chase the rabbits because they inherited some dogs to safeguard the environment. That's how it was, guys. So here is Nyangoya in the forest trying to chase a rabbit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you know how rabbits are very cheeky. Here he is. All of a sudden, the dog captured the rabbit. That was one meal for Nyangoya. He caught a meal for the day. So they used to have a special way of carrying it. They used to hang it here. So he hung the rabbit here. He continued with hunting after taking the first catch of a hunt. So here is the guy again in the forest. Hunting went wrong again. He never met any of the rabbits or any of the antelope again. So he was so tired in that after all that journey, you could walk so many kilometers for you to find the antelopes, for you to chase them. So as you are going to be hunting, he used to go trying to beat some bushes, throw some stones in the bushes to scare the animals hiding in the bushes to come out. So throw some trees in the bushes, trying to beat some small bushes, scaring the bushes so that you can shaking the bushes so that you can scare the rabbits from inside and the antelopes hiding from the bushes to rush outside to run for the safety so that you can chase them or even spear them. That's how it was, guys. So here's the man so very much tired after walking for kilometers and kilometers without getting another second hand. So all of a sudden, you know, that time he came that time. So because you are walking around the bush, you have to be energetic and you have to be so much courageous because you even met so many wild animals. If you could be scared, you would even run away without coming back home with a hunt, guys. So here is the guy in one of the bush, very big bush. He happened to appear in a very big bush. The bush was believed to be ancestral spirits inside it. And it was a very big bush, a very scary bush, guys. So here is Nyangoya. He happened to come across that bush. Guess what? At a far end, inside the bush, he saw a cow. After seeing a cow, the cow appeared to be very beautiful. It was, how can I say? In Swahili we do say it's in a meta. Yani, it was in very bright colors. You know those disco lights, how they appear to be attractive. And so the cow was much attractive. Guys, you can tell me on the comment section how to put that word. So the cow was very attractive from the bush, and the cow had a rope tied on his bones, on his horns. So the rope went all along, tied on the pole of a tree inside the forest. So when you are at a distance, when you see the rope, you see like it's a very beautiful rope. But when you just come across that rope, it appears like a snake. Do you see how scary it was, guys? It appeared as a snake. So Nyangoya was here. He saw a very beautiful cow, very big cow. It was a female cow. Very big, a female cow, very beautiful, attractive, and somewhere at a distance. So tied on a pole of a tree in the forest. Guys, if it was you, could you stand? Without no reason, from anywhere, from nowhere, you just see a cow. You don't know where it has come from, and it's very beautiful, very attractive. The rope is very beautiful, very attractive to your sight. But because the man was so courageous, Nyangoya was so courageous, he just moved close. Out of the advices of the ancestors, he just moved close. He moved close. When he moved close to see the rope turned to be a snake. Very big snake. Very big snake. The rope appeared to be like a snake. So he just moved closer and closer. Because of being courageous, Nyangoya went and touched the rope. Guys! I can't imagine if it was me. I could run away. I could run away because it was so much scary. But the guy didn't get scared. That's how it was. So after touching the rope, all of a sudden the snake rope turned to be a real rope now. Nyangoya untied the rope from the tree. He carried the cow. He started examining 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 until home. Guys, let me tell you one secret about the rope. Our ancestors used to tell us that that's how people used to acquire wealth. So when people went to hunting, there were so many scaring things that could be scare them from getting the hunts. But if you were courageous, that's how you could acquire the hunt, guys. So that day, so our ancestors used to tell us, if you ever come across a cow in a forest having such kind of a rope, the snake rope, just be courageous. It's one of the tests to see whether you are courageous or you have that faith that you have got something. You see? So, if you appear to be courageous, you go next to that cow and touch the snake rope. The rope all of a sudden turned to be a real rope. And that's how you became wealthy. Guys, the cow you could carry it home. It could bear so many cows. And the offsprings of that cows, let me say the young ones of that cows, could bear more and more and more and more. And it was believed that don't ever sell the cow the cow that you got from the forest. It was believed so. If you happen to sell the cow, that's how you could lose your wealth. Imagine, guys. So it was believed that you were to hold the cow, just be bearing. If you feel that it's enough for bearing, you could slaughter the cow to your homestead, invite people to come and share the meat with you. But if you made a mistake of selling the cow, that's how you could lose your wealth. So you are allowed to sell the young ones of that cow, but not allowed to sell the mother. You see, that's how it was, guys. So it was quite funny, guys. So our grandpas told us that it was a test of that rope. From a distance, you see it being a snake rope, but when you just go close to it and touch it, it turned to be a real rope. You see, guys, that's how it was. So Nyangoya carried the cow back home. After a year, the cow gave birth. After another year, the cow could bear multiples of calves, multiples of calves, multiples of calves. And the calves, if it was a she, also continue being multiplied. That way, that way, that way. Nyangoya turned to be a millionaire. Okay, that time there was no money, but there used to be. Okay, somebody could be counted being wealthy because he was having so many cows in the compound, or so many goats in the compound, so many sheep in the compound. Those are the things that you could be considered being wealthy with, and also having some grains. You see, that's how it was. So the cow brought a very big number of herd. I know herd, it's many kettles. That's what they mean. To Nyangoya's home. You see? So Nyangoya turned to be wealthy and turned to be a very big wealthy person in the village. You see? So that was the amazing story of Nyangoya. And that's how he acquired some wealth. The same story appeared to one of the person again in the village called Morongi. So Morongi was stupid. He went to hunt. So one of the morning, Morongi decided to go and hunt. He took his attires very well prepared. He took his breakfast and started the journey. To go and do what? To go and hunt. Morongi went to the forest. He was lucky that day he found an antelope. After finding an antelope, he was a sharpshooter. Pew, pew. 2 spears. He hit the antelope. He found a very nice hunt. The guy decided to cut the meat in pieces, and there was a special way that they could arrange some sticks. So it was a special way. Let me just demonstrate the way. Let me just give you a clear look of the way. How they used to carry the meat. So the guys used to take so long sticks, let's say 1 meter above. The sticks 1 meter above. So they used to take some, let's say, some scissors. During that time, there were no ropes actually. So there were scissors. These small scissors. So they cut the scissors into small pieces. They arranged the scissors down. After arranging the scissors down, then they take the leaves, they pluck the branches from the leaves and lay down. After laying down, so it's like they did it as a circle. After doing it as a circle, so they could pluck the poles. Let's say somewhere like 8 poles round. After in the same size of spacing. The spacing could be equal so that it will be round. So after doing that, remember the ropes are down and the leaf branches are on top there. So they could fold up the ropes, you see, and tied to the sticks. So already they have laid a very clear underground where the meat cannot fall down after tying to the rope. So after there, they also took some branches, also wrapped in between the sticks, you see, because the sticks were round, so they could wrap in between the sticks. So many branches, wrap, and after wrapping, so the thing could create a circle down. So it's like what can I say? It's like a tin now down. So they cut the meat in small portions, and deep inside. So after dipping, they also covered up and tied with a rope. After tying up with a rope, they could also tie another rope all around. After tying all around, they could create also some ropes to carry them here now, like a bag now. So you could carry the meat on your back like a bag now back home. So Nyangoya did all that. No, Moronge now did all that in the forest after killing an antelope. So after there, the guy decided to just have a burn, to burn the meat in the forest, a small portion, because he was so hungry. The day was very long without eating anything. So he decided to do what? To burn some meat and eat. So he had some fire, he burned the meat and he ate to become energetic so that he can travel back home. That's how it was, guys. So in his way, Moronge spotted the same cow in the forest. Guys, as I told you, initially our grandparents told us, when you spot that thing, don't be scared. Just go close and touch the rope. And do what? So the guy never knew. He was never given that criteria by his ancestors. So he went until to his home. He was scared. He never wanted to go close to it. So he was scared in that he decided to just go until back home to go and tell the elders. Can you guess what the elders did for him? The elders told him, you are very stupid. If you happen to find such kind of a thing, just go straight forward. It's like a blessings to you. You are a chosen one. So it's only people who are chosen ones to give such kind of a blessings. You just go until to that place thing and hold it. He insisted, no, I was scared because I was alone. I couldn't go there. So what if the snake will bite me now, the rope? The snake will bite him. It was not a snake. It was a rope. But he first do. The cow is still there. So let's go and take it. The ancestors, because they knew it, they told him, you are very stupid. The cow is not there because at the moment that you leave it and you ran home to go and call people, when you come back, you could not find the cow. It had disappeared because it was a ritual blessing. You see, it was like a spiritual blessings. If you could touch it, it turned to be a cow. And if you couldn't touch it and ran away home to come back, you couldn't even found it, guys. That's how it was. So the guy insisted, no, it is there. So after being given courage, he told his friends, can we go and take the cow? So the stupid friends accompanied him back to the forest, one by one. They went until the forest, guys. After going back to the forest, they went until the place. So he told them, so here's the place. Let's go and find the cow and we take it home. All of a sudden, not even finding the cow had disappeared. So the guy remained crying. Oh my God, I have lost a lucky. It was a very lucky day for me. I could become wealthy. Why didn't I know this? Why didn't I know this? You see? So that's how it happened in Moronge. So Morongi lost the cow and he lost the wealthy. Just like that. So after there, then he went back to his ancestors, and the ancestors, the grandpas told them, the elders told him that you next time you find such a country, and there is nothing like next time. It only happens to you once. It cannot happen to you twice. And we usually believe that lucky comes once. For a while, you cannot be lucky twice. So that's how he does it. You see, guys. So that's how our ancestors used to get cows, to acquire cows. It's some stories being believed, and we are told that these are real stories. We are told that they are real stories. They happened, and one of a day, my father told me like there's a person who acquired such kind of a thing, and he's even our neighbor. It's not just far from here. It's a couple of kilometers, just some kilometers to the place where the guy acquired wealth in such kind of a way. So guys, who could tell you this amazing thing, how Africans use it to acquire wealthy, like cows, big cows. And the cows produced a lot of milk because it's a ritual cow. So I don't know how those things, guys, used to be, but that's how it was, guys. So it was quite amazing. You see, guys, it was quite amazing. Maybe you can tell us from your part how you used to get some cows. People, other stories are being told that it was inheritance. You see, out of inheritance, that's how people used to do it, to acquire. And inheritance or assimilation. It's assimilating inheritance, it's assimilation, inheritance, or how do they call it? The process of maybe, I don't know. I don't know, guys. You can tell me how they used to cheat the dogs, how they cheated the dogs and cats and cows because it's believed they were wild animals, and they do what? They become part of human human what? Human wealth, actually, guys. Domestic, usually they become domestic, they domesticating. Is it domesticating or what? That's kind of a thing, guys. So that's how it was, guys. It was quite amazing, and really, it was really amazing. That's how people used to acquire wealth in our place. So, guys, I'm gonna end my video there and my story there. Keep tuned for more stories from our tribe, Korean tribe. These are Korean tribe, guys. Stay tuned and stay tuned for more stories about Korean tribe, guys. I wanna be bringing you so many stories about Korean tribes because I'm a Korean. I'll give you so many stories about our tribe. And also, one day I'm going to be bringing you a story on how we were divided into clans. That's how it was, guys. So keep tuned for more coming. For new subscribers, consider subscribing, and for the returning subscribers, I appreciate for your time for coming back to watch my videos. May God bless you abundantly, and may God give you more, whatever you want. So I salute you guys all. Thank you for watching this video to the end. May God bless you.